Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual, but I think it's going to be a good one. So I was in my attic not too long ago, and I realized I had shit that I forgot about. Some of the shit was good shit, others not so good shit, but it was shit nonetheless, and it's shit that I'd like to share with you guys today. Um, I'm probably not going to be able to show you all the shit that I found, but I'm probably going to spread them out throughout several different videos. So consider this to be a part one of part question mark. I don't know how many videos I'll get out of this, but let's start with the show and tell, shall we? So we have a glitter hair Barbie from 1993. Look at her. Look at the vibes. I fucking love this outfit. Look, I'm not even a fan of pink really, but this pink glitter skirt, this top, those palm tree friggin' earrings, her pink visor, it's definitely a vibe that I'm trying to kind of replicate. That's fucking sick. Yeah. And she comes with her what is it, LA Looks, her LA Looks glitter gel that you can freaking comb throughout her hair, so she'll be all glittered out. They're in glitter hair Barbie. And then she has her friends. I don't know if this is Teresa, and I don't know who this one is. Is Midge? I think Midge. I don't know. That's a weird name to name a Barbie, to be honest. But yeah. So that's them. And that's her. And this is one of the Barbies that I had growing up. So I was happy to find this. I believe I found this like thrifting, or I found it at the flea market. One of those places. But I was happy to spot this one. And I have a couple more Barbies I'd like to show you from my childhood that I happened to find more recently, like in the more recent years. Not, I think this was pre-pandemic, because that's the last time that I went uh, really shopping, like thrifting, to the flea markets, the to yard sales and stuff. Like I've been trying to be good and not buy shit that I don't need. But I would argue that I kind of do need these to give me the dopamine high that I'm always chasing. But yeah, I've been trying to be really good and not spend so much. So yeah. So this is Sparkle Eyes Barbie from 1991, and again, I also owned this as a child, and I was happy to find it again. She has her necklace is actually a ring that you can put on your finger. Who knew? And she has these beautiful blue sparkling eyes. And I think the dress is also a vibe. Like Barbie rocked a lot of cool outfits that I wish I could have rocked. And in the back, you see her with Ken. He has his own doll. I guess it's Sparkle Eyes Ken, or maybe not, or maybe I don't know. I don't think I had him. I never really collected Ken because he was like, whatever. It was like stupid. I like I was all about Barbie. Who cares about the guy? If I'm being honest. And last but not least, up from the Barbies, I have Sweethearts Barbie. Look at her. Yeah, what does she say? Place ice cube hearts along ruffles. Hearts magically appear. Ice cube hearts. Am I supposed to? What does that say? Touch hearts with warm hands. They disappear. Okay. Oh shit! I forgot about that. So you would touch. So her dress, has these faded hearts on it, but when you touch, oh wait, touch him. Okay, wait. Wait, what am I not understanding? Am I supposed to wait? Okay. Wait, why do I Oh, wait. What am Okay. So, am I supposed to freeze this? There's a heart that's included over here, and I guess you're supposed to freeze it, and then you put it along the dress, and the hearts are supposed to appear. And then, if you want to make them disappear, you would place your hands on them, and then they would fade away. If that's what I'm getting. Because it says, place ice cube heart along ruffles, hearts magically appear. That's what I'm guessing? What? Unless the heart itself, you don't need to freeze it. It's been a while since I've played with Barbies, so I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh my god, it shouldn't be this difficult. Get with it. So yeah, Sweethearts Barbie. This was from, what year is this from? 92. So there's that. And again, I think I thrifted all of these Barbies, or I obtained them from a flea market. Some shit like that. So let's head on to the next one. I found my iPod Touch. So I've been charging this for a long time, and it will not turn on. So RIP iPod Touch. I forgot what year you're from. It says iPod Touch 8 gigabyte. Not sure. But it's been definitely a while since this has been in use. RIP. You treated me very well at the time. What else? Oh, we have a disposable camera from 2005 that I got from Rite Aid. This has been used because it says 0 pictures remaining, but I have not developed it yet. So I think I should get on that because I'm kind of curious to see what pictures are on here from the past. If I can, hopefully the film is not ruined. I don't know really what the lifespan of these things are. I don't know. I don't know how disposable cameras work after being in the attic for probably over 20 years now. So hopefully the film still works. I'm able to get these pictures developed. Okay, here we go. These are from Goodwill that I got probably pre-pandemic. They came from a two set, and I believe these are from the 80s. These are 2 Halloween sun catchers. We have a witch one with a pumpkin, and she's on a broom. And we have a bunch of silly little ghosts that say happy, and pumpkins. Happy Halloween, pumpkins. And I think I'm missing one. There's a cat over here with the pumpkin. I'm missing him, so maybe I can find it in the wild one day. Not that I necessarily need a sun catcher. These clearly are in use or being used. I just like the look of them. I like that they're from the 80s. I collect all friggin' vintage retro stuff, especially when it comes to Halloween stuff. So even though I'm really trying not to spend anymore, but still, if I see something fucking cool and it happens to be Halloween related, I'm gonna fucking get it. So yeah, that's them. Oh shit, it's about to fall. What else? What else? Alright. We have a Halloween decorative flag. A pumpkin Halloween decorative flag. It's a ghost on a pumpkin, but you can't see it because the tag is blocking it. This is a forget-me-not American Greetings flag. It doesn't say what year it's from, but I'm assuming it's probably like 90s. Oh wait, this is what it looks like. It's a happy little go lucky ghost on a pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern. Again, am I gonna use this? Probably not, but I thought it was cool. And it was pretty cheap. It says, oh, I got this from Goodwill in 2019 for $2.99, but I don't think I paid that price. I usually don't pay, if I'm at Goodwill, I don't pay Goodwill prices. I usually get it when they're like half price, or I have like coupons and stuff. I'm that bitch. But I haven't also been to Goodwill in a while because Goodwill is not Goodwilling. They're like kind of wild with their prices, and I think a lot of thrifts as of lately are kind of wild with their prices. They're doing like that eBay shit, and yeah, I'm not down with that. So it's been a minute since I've been there. So another find from Goodwill. I got this Halloween sock, and it's a little ghost on a pumpkin again. This is from 1995. It looks like it's probably from the 80s, just from the style and how it's faded. I'm gonna wait. Dumb. I just said it was from 1995, and I'm saying, oh, it looks like it's from the 80s. No, it's from 1995, Like, what the fuck you mean 80s? Dummy, dummy, dummy. That's from 1995. I'm tired. My brain is like mush. It's like oatmeal at this point. What do we have next? Okay, cool. We have some Halloween dead stock that I had found at a random pharmacy, like this old school mom and pop drugstore. They had like this little section that was just happened to be filled with Halloween dead stock. And this looks like it's from, it doesn't have a year, but it looks like it's from either the 50s or 60s, just, I'm guessing from the font and the style and the packaging. So these are little Halloween pumpkins. I think you were, because there's like openings here, so I think you were able to put treats in here and hand them out to trick-or-treaters, or you'd use these for decorative purposes, some shit like that. But yeah, that's really cool. And I ended up getting these for $4, which that's not bad of a deal, especially if they are from the 50s or the 60s. These are so cool. And I think I got 2 more of these as well, because I was just like, oh, that is mad fucking cool. I love going to random independent fucking drugstores, pharmacies. I think they just have so much more to offer beyond the pharmaceuticals, the household house care items. They will always surprise you. Halloween dead stock from possibly the 50s or 60s. Good shit. And I want to head out to more old school pharmacies, drugstores in the future. I think there's like a lot that are still in operation in Pennsylvania that I want to head out to and see what I could find there. And I think some of them also have like active soda fountains, like soda jerks and shit like that, and the counters. So I'd like to go there. If you guys know of any in the Pennsylvania area. I don't think we really have any in Jersey. I tried looking that up. I don't think we do. But in the Pennsylvania area, possibly New York, upstate New York area, let me know so I can eventually head out to them, because I really enjoy going to those places and seeing what I can find. Let's see, what else? Ooh, speaking of dead stock, there's another couple of things I want to show you. Oh man, if I can reach it. Oh no. 1 second, guys. I'm not prepared. And I apologize. Okay. So, we have a set of 8 cone-shaped party hats that are all Hot Wheels themed. And these are from 1996. How cool is that? Ooh. I like the checkered and the teal. Totally 90s for sure. And then we have this pirate themed flag banner. Now it doesn't have a year of manufacture on this. I'm assuming from the style of the font, it's possibly 80s, maybe early 90s. So that's cool. And then these are cool. We have Sonic the Hedgehog blowouts from 1993. I am a big fan of Sonic. Your girl stayed playing the Sonic games as a kid. And then, this is a cool one. I think these are all cool, by the way. So we're like, everything is cool. Shut the fuck up. No, I won't. I think these are all really cool. I enjoy them, and I'm so glad that I bought them. Anyways, look, dinosaur invitations. These are the Jurassic Park The Lost World Dino Party invitations. Fucking awesome. Fucking cool. I like dinosaurs. So yeah, next year I'll be turning 40 years old, and I'm gonna go all out. I'll be having a pirate, Sonic, Jurassic Park The Lost World, as well as a Hot Wheels birthday party. And I know at least 8 of my friends will be invited to experience the awesomeness of it all, because I think that's all I can invite. I only have 8 invitations, 8 party blowouts, as well as 8 party hats. So unless I can find more before that time comes, I guess the rest of you are kind of asked out. Sorry about it. So yeah, these were all dead stock. I had gone to this place, I want to say in Atlantic City of all. I don't think in Atlantic City. I think I was passing Atlantic City on my way home, and we had passed by this random dollar store, but everything was less than $1, like super, super cheap. I ended up getting these blowouts for 39 cents. I'm sure that the rest of these party items were also pretty cheap. So yeah, this store had like all this dead stock from the 80s and the 90s, and I was completely blown away. And this is going back maybe a decade ago. So I'm wondering if that place still exists. I have to look that up, because if so, I'm probably going to make another trip out there and see what new items or old items they still have. Because it's really fucking cool. Now, do I necessarily need this stuff? No, but it's all nostalgia. It's stuff that I grew up with. It makes me happy. And yeah, I'm going to have a 40-year-old birthday party with these themes, because why the hell not? And that's that. You can't tell me nothing. Okay, everything fell. It's fine. What do we have next? We have a bunch of Mac Tonight Happy Meal toys. Remember Mac Tonight? Now, these are from 1998. I never collected Mac Tonight stuff, obviously, in the 80s, because 1998, I was a baby, so yeah, I wasn't collecting these toys. But as I grew up, I had developed appreciation for Mac Tonight. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it for the light, and I'm sorry about that, but we have him on a jet ski in this one. We have him in a Jeep. In a aeroplane. Shut up, birds. This is my favorite one, on a skateboard. I don't know if you could see that. Sorry, apologize. I just don't know how to get the light not to, What else? In a little sports car here. And on a moped. I think I have one more, but I cannot I don't know where it is. So, sorry. Sorry, couldn't show and tell you that one. But yeah, Mac Tonight. I also have this big foam head of Mac Tonight from the 80s. I gotta find that. That is probably still upstairs in the attic. So, whenever I find that, I will show it to you guys. What else? Oh no, everything's all over the place. Anxiety. What else? What else? What else? Okay, so I found this in a Spencer's bag, and I know I didn't buy this. This has to be a gift that I got one year, but I cannot remember for the life of me who got it for me, uh, and why. Bitch, where's my coffee? What? This is so fucking random and stupid. I don't know. Bitch, where's my coffee? I mean, like, facts, because I'm not me before I have caffeine, but, this is a little excessive, don't you think? So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be using this. I might give this to somebody. If somebody wants this, let me know. Bitch, where's my coffee? Has never been used. This was a gift. There's like tissue paper here, so clearly somebody thought of me and got me this. So shout out to whoever, because I can't for the life of me remember who the fuck got this for me. So yeah. Oh my god, I don't have room. There's too much shit that I'm trying to get rid of, you guys. So if you can see back here, all this crap, this is stuff that I'm selling on my eBay store. It's all been marked and listed on my store, and I'm just trying to get rid of it. Um, so yeah, and I have way more shit in the attic that needs to get marked and listed. But I'm gonna wait until this shit clears up a little bit, and then I'll start bringing down all the attic stuff and going through that. So yeah, what else? Oh, cool. So I have a couple of vinyls. So I've been recently getting to vinyls more because not well, a couple years couple, when the hell did he die? So I'm thinking my grandfather, he passed away. I don't know if this was post pandemic or pre pandemic. I have no concept of time. I apologize, but it's I just don't remember like when people passed away unless it really like kind of hit me and stung. Like I remember when my grandmother passed away. My grandfather, he died more recently, but I just can't remember what year. Anyways, I live in his apartment now, but over here on this side, there's this huge uh, record player slash 8-track player that they have. It looks like fucking furniture. I don't know what it's called. Like, I don't know if it's just simply called a record player slash 8-track player. Or there's another term for it, but it's this huge fucking thing that you cannot move. But the sound that comes out of it is fucking amazing. So yeah, I started collecting more vinyls, um, because I just want to play them in that piece of fucking furniture, that cabinet. But these vinyls that I obtained actually are from the early 2000s. I just happened to get them because I'm a fan of this particular band. And at the time, I collected all things that were related to this band. As I did with a lot of bands that I was super into, super fixated on. Like Typo Negative. No, these aren't Typo Negative vinyls, but I do have a few Typo vinyls that I'll be showing off probably, I'm sure, in a future video. So yeah, the first one is Depeche Mode's I Feel You single. Now this is from the Songs of Faith and Devotion album, and in my opinion is an underrated album. It's an album that I personally have not given enough love to. And I don't know why that is, but I've been kind of jamming to Songs of Faith and Devotion for quite some time now. Like in the past couple of weeks, I've been listening to it kind of nonstop. And I fucking have developed this super appreciation for it. And I'm thinking to myself, why haven't you freaking shown this album the love that it needed? I'm trying to wonder why I haven't. I usually listen to a lot of Violator, Ultra, or Music for the Masses. If I'm being honest, I just tend to gravitate towards those three albums. They are great albums. I think all of Depeche Mode's albums are pretty darn good, but I don't know why, for some reason, Songs of Faith and Devotion I haven't really given enough attention to, but I'm trying to make things right nowadays. But yeah, so this was the single for to I Feel You. Um I had fun. I don't know if it's a fun fact, but at the time when I got this, I was working at Toys R Us, and next to it, there was like this little mall that's still operating, but it's kind of considered like a dead mall in today's terms. There's not a lot of things happening there. It's kind of depressing state. There's a lot of stores that are closed up. But yeah, there was this cool record store, music store called Tunes, I believe. And I used to go there on my lunch break. I used to head to the mall. I would go into Tunes and I would to see what I could find. And they had like this little discount bin of vinyls because at the time this was like maybe 2003, 2004. Not many people were playing vinyls. I think vinyls at that point were probably becoming obsolete, but somehow in the mid 2000s, people started being like, some hipster was like, yo, it's cool, vinyls. And everybody was like, yeah. So now we're all back on the vinyl train. But yeah, I found these in the discount bin. These, I feel like I got this for $1 or possibly less. And I didn't have a record player at the time. I just happened to get it because it was Depeche Mode related. And I was like, it's just a cool thing to have. Well, you can never have too many things from Depeche Mode or from Typo Negative, from Nine Inch Nails, from The Cure, from whoever. All the fucking bands that I'm into. You can never have enough of their stuff. I just can't get enough. Anyways, so yeah, that's that. But I also found this within the same shopping trip. Another singles album from Depeche Mode, but not tonight. And this is from the Black Celebration album, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's from Black Celebration. And this song was also featured on the Modern Girls soundtrack. And now Modern Girls is one of my favorite 80s movies. And spoiler alert, or whatever, we'll be doing an 80s week next month, where you pick, I believe, 7 movies. Echo Cero is doing this. I'll link him in the description. He's doing this where, and everybody else is free to join, where you pick about 7 non-related horror 80s movies, and you talk about them, you review them. So one of those movies I'm doing will be Modern Girls, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, but not tonight. I thought these were cool. And again, I believe I got this for $1 or less at the time. And yeah, I miss it. I went to that mall more recently. I don't know. I just happened to be in the area, and it is such a sad state of affairs. Clearly, Tunes is not there anymore. They closed down like years ago. And I just was like looking at everything that was vacant. I was looking at the space that Tunes used to be, and I believe next to it there was this arcade that I used to frequent called Good Times. And did I have good times there? And I was like kind of sad. I was like, everything's gone and going away. Why? So yeah. But I'm happy that I grabbed these for the prices that I grabbed. I grabbed them at, because vinyls nowadays, especially singles, they're so expensive. I ended up more recently grabbing this vinyl. I forgot who I got, but it was like fucking, I ended up paying $30 for a singles vinyl. So that shit was wild. People definitely know what things are worth nowadays, so you're not going to get anything for a steal. That's for damn sure. So yeah. What else do we have? Oh, speaking of Depeche Mode, okay. When I say I collect everything from bands, I pretty much collect everything from bands. If you're one of my favorite bands, I'm gonna have as much as I can find from you guys. So, I have the singles box collection, and this is, I believe, from 2004. They come with, like, they're 6 boxes, and they're all the singles from the beginning, from the early 80s until I believe the early 2000s. Well, yeah, that would make sense. So from, what's the first album that they released? I believe from Speak and Spell, so singles from there till Exciter, either Ultra or Exciter. I'm gonna say from Exciter. So yeah, we have box 1. We have box 2. And they're all a little dusty here. Box 3. Box 4. Actually, let's see what singles there are here. Let's look at the little pamphlet. It says faux. We have Strange Love. Okay, we have all like the remix of Strange Love, Agent Orange, Never Let Me Down Again. So this is from Music from the Masses. To Have and to Hold, Behind the Wheel, Route 66, Nothing, Question of Lust, Sacred. Cool. And I believe I did listen to each one of these singles because I wanted to listen to all the different mixes because, again, when I become hyper fixated on something, I do it all the way. I don't fucking bullshit or take shortcuts. So, yeah. Have that. These look cool. Got Behind the Wheel. Personal Jesus. Oh, okay. So this is also from Songs of Faith and Devotion. We got singles from there. And we got Enjoy the Silence, a personal favorite. I think if you're a Depeche Mode fan and you don't like Enjoy the Silence, I don't know what's wrong with you. This is obviously their number one banger. And I will always listen to it, like, all the time. I don't care how, like, popular it is. It is one of my top favorite Depeche Mode songs. But I definitely have way more, that's for sure. Let's put that back. Gotta be careful. And I feel like in one of these boxes, I cracked one of the CDs, and that kind of bothers me. But this is a long time ago. I haven't given these CDs a listen to in quite some time. But I do remember cracking one of the cases, and that did not sit right with me. So that was box 4. We have box 5. And box... Ooh. Oh no. I'm fucking up here. And box 6. So I ended up buying these in probably 2004 when they came out. These were at Sam Goody because I was a Goody gal because Goody got it at the time. I didn't get them all with one shot because I was a teenager on a budget. I did have a job, but I just wasn't making enough. But the money that I did make every week, I would head out to the mall and I would either go to Tunes to pick up music or I would go to the mall that was across town and head to Sam Goody. I remember going there. I would go to Sam Goody, get my music. I would get like a couple of CDs and then I would head to, because I think across from Sam Goody there was a Walden Books or B. Dalton. I think B. Dalton was on the first floor and Walden Books was upstairs. I would head to both of them and I would like go to B. Dalton and I would sit on the floor for an hour and I would like kind of flip through manga books or horror related books and then I would head up to Walden Books to see if there was anything different. It was all the same shit. And then I would also go to Suncoast and get a horror movie. I get like one or two horror movies, and that was pretty much my weekend. And it was a great fucking time. I miss that. I would get a book, a CD, and a movie, and life was the greatest. I miss those days. You can't really do that now. You go to the mall. You can't really go get new music. You can't go get a new book because there's no bookstores. Well, in my local mall, there's no bookstores anymore. There's also no Suncoast. There's no place that you could get DVDs. You can get or VHS tapes. So yeah, that's really depressing. Whatever, man. I'm not crying. You are. So yeah, those were the Depeche Mode box singles. Yeah, I got them. Like I said, I got them from Sam Goody. Some friggin' guy that was working there at the time that I kind of thought was cute, not gonna lie, he kind of talked me into buying these. I didn't buy them in one shot because I couldn't afford them, but he was like, oh, because he saw me, like, buying, like, a bunch of Depeche Mode CDs and whatnot, and he'd be like, oh, you're into Depeche Mode? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, they just came out with the box singles. I think you should really grab them if you're a really big fan. And I was like, oh, yeah, like, totally. I'm definitely gonna buy them. And I fucking did. And based on his recommendation. But I was gonna buy them anyways because I'm a big fan of Depeche Mode. But, I was just like, oh my god, he's talking to me. Gotta get them for sure. So yeah, there's a little story with that. Everything that I've obtained so far, I think, has a little story. Maybe not so much the Mac Tonight Halloween Happy Meal items. Not so much. I don't have a story from those. I forgot where I got them. I think I got them at the thrift. I don't know if I mentioned that. But yeah, what else do we have here? Okay. I have a random book of the Hulk that is from 2002, and it says Meet the Incredible Hulk. So I think these are for little kids, if I'm being honest. I'm not a big superhero fan. I never really got into it as much. But I am a fan of Batman and the Hulk for some reason. I don't know. I've always been drawn to Bruce Banner. I just think he always looked so cool. So I love, like, all Hulk related stuff. So I have quite a little bit of a collection. If you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know. So yeah, I just found this I don't know if I didn't get this in 2002. I probably got this I don't think I got this at the thrift. Where did I get? Where I got? Oh, now I know. I got it from that store filled with the dead stock from that less than $1 store in Atlantic City or by Atlantic City. Yeah. I ended up buying it because it was probably, like, cheap. It was probably, like, 39 cents. I was like, oh, okay, well, why not? I have no real use for this fucking book. So if anybody wants it, let me know. If you got a kid that wants to get into the Hulk, let me know. I'll send it your way. What? Oh, shit. Okay. Guys, this is turning to be a long video, but bear with me because I'm going to probably have several long videos filled with stupid shit that I've unearthed from the attic. So if you're enjoying this, let me know in the comments and let me know if I should continue to do these types of videos. I have a Disco Fever lava lamp. Now, I remember getting this from my job when, like I said, I worked at Toys R Us in the early 2000s, so I was a teenager back then. And I used to buy a lot of shit from there because I would get a nice discount. And I remember we sold these. We had lava lamps, and I also got, I think I have a strobe light from this brand because they were on super clearance at the time, I remember. Plus my discount I was able to use. So I was like, yo, I'm going to have a party in my house for sure. I want to maybe figure out if this still works because if so, I'll probably display it. It'll give me the nostalgia vibes. Because remember back in the, I feel like it was like mid 90s to late 90s, like lava lamps for some reason were all the rage. It like they were more popular in the 70s, but they became popular again for some reason in the 90s, and I was there for it, and I loved every moment of it. So yeah, lava lamps for the win. Um, all right. This is almost over, you guys, I think, because I'm going on almost an hour here. That's fucking crazy. Okay. All right, random shit. I have a rock here. I have a stone. I don't know what kind of stone this is, but it's green. I like rocks. I don't know. They kind of catch my interest. But oh wait, I know where I got this. I'm telling you, everything that I've been finding so far has a story behind it. Whether you want to hear it or not, it has a story. So I got this rock from Salem, Massachusetts. I got this at a like a witch store, like a Wiccan store, a magic shop, if you will. Um, this is, I think, okay, it's green, so I think this symbolizes prosperity, money, shit like that. I think you're supposed to, clean it. I think you're supposed to sage the fuck out of it. And then you're supposed to kind of like charge it so that money comes to you, wealth comes to you. Well, it certainly hasn't. I guess I haven't been, obviously, it's been in storage, so it hasn't, I haven't been properly utilizing it. So that's why I'm probably broke as shit. But yeah, I got this from Salem in 2007 because that's the last time I actually went there. I went with a friend of mine, and we just like toured all of Salem. So the fun thing about Salem, and this was during the Halloween season, so it was even more exciting. And I think like there were people there, like it was busy, but I don't think it's as busy as it is now. Like I'm kind of like a little apprehensive of going during the fall months because I just feel like it's just gonna be seas of people and it's gonna be overwhelming. And I don't do so well with crowds, at least not anymore. I get rather overstimulated rather quickly. But yeah, so 2007 we went. There was like a trolley that you could take that was free that you could hop on and off whenever you wanted, and it went to all like the popular spots in Salem. So we did that, and we just like covered pretty much everywhere. Like that was like a tourist spot in Salem. And I just remember having so much fun. But yeah, so we ended up at this witch shop, this magic shop, and we decided for like fun, for lulz, that we'd go get our fortunes read by a actual witch of Salem. And I remember getting mine done. I think I only paid like $40 for it, and it was like an hour, maybe like a half hour session, and she was telling me all this shit. I don't remember too much, but I remember she was like telling me something about like, I don't know, like she's like, oh, I'm gonna get married and all that stuff, like all the, like I don't even think I even asked for it, but she was just telling me like a general like, oh, what lies in store for Lay, and she was telling me I was definitely gonna get married, which I did. I did get married, but that did not end so well. She failed to mention that it wouldn't work out. But she was telling me like a bunch of stuff, and I don't know if it was accurate or not. Like I'm trying to remember what she was telling me. Um, but at the time it didn't. Nothing made sense because I'm like I'm single and I don't know anyone, and who are you fucking talking about? I do remember she was like talking about whoever that I ended. I don't know if it was particularly the guy that I ended up marrying because it doesn't necessarily sound like their personality, but she was saying, oh, at one point I remember she was just like, oh my god, this guy is so stressed out, like what's his problem? It's not a big deal, tell him to relax. And I'm like, okay, but the fuck are you talking about? I don't know who to tell to relax, like, but I just remember her like getting like, she's like, like he needs to calm down, like he's gonna have a heart attack, he has to relax, like I'm like, okay. And then I was just like, why would I end up with somebody that's like constantly stressed all the time? Like That's crazy. So the person that I ended up with at the time, like, they were a stressful person as far as like causing me a lot of stress, not necessarily them being stressed out all the time. But I wouldn't say that they were a person that just needed to fucking calm down. Like, they, not that they were chill either, but like, I don't know, I didn't get like that they were constantly on edge type of vibes. But yeah, I just remember her saying that, and I was like, okay. I was like, yo, it's probably not accurate. Again, I only paid $40, so I think she was just trying to give me all the bells and whistles, but it's probably BS. So, but yeah, I ended up getting a rock out of it. So I got this prosperity rock, and I also ended up getting, I believe, two more rocks. One was for love, and the other one, which was pink, and then the other one was purple, and I believe that was for protection. But I don't know where those are. So maybe I'll find them one day. We'll see. And I'll show you guys if you'd like to see them. They are just rocks, but I don't know. I like rocks. As I've mentioned, it's one of the many things that I'm super into for some reason. Oh, all right, this is going to be a last but not least thing for the video anyways. So, I came across this letter. This is a 12-page letter from my high school best friend Al that we no longer talk, which is sad because after reading this letter, I'm like, I wonder why we kind of lost touch. But we haven't spoken since high school. We didn't have like a falling out or anything. It's just, I guess, people do tend to drift apart after high school. But reading this made me kind of like, it warmed my heart. I won't read you everything. I'm not going to read you 12 pages. I don't think you'd want to hear 12 pages. But I'm going to read some. So this is for he wrote me a 12-page letter for my 15th birthday. So this is coming through the writings of a 15-year-old millennial boy. So let me read some parts of it for you, if I may. He's like, hey, scumbag. We used to call each other scumbag for some reason. He was really into like mobs, like mob cultures. Like he loved Scarface and shit like that. So he would always be like, hey, scumbag, and I'd be like, hey, scumbag. That was our greeting to each other. Anyways, hey, scumbag, how you doing? Guess what? I know something you don't. Well, actually, considering everything you probably know, I'll tell you anyways. It's your birthday. Can you believe it? You're getting so old now. What are you, 14, 15, 16? I don't know. Every time I asked you, you gave me a different number. You also gave me a different dates too. Anyways, you're getting so old. I remember back in kindergarten, you were trying to get into my cot when the nuns fell asleep at nap time, and now, 20 years later, yeah, I can count, in parentheses. You're trying to get into my bed, yo, when my parents are sleeping, lol. Yeah, right. So I did end up knowing Al in kindergarten, but we didn't, like, go to, elementary school with each other, but we ended up reconnecting in high school. So yeah, fun fact. Uh, anyways, he's like, you'll never change, but it's okay. I still love you. You're so important to my life. I mean, without you, there wouldn't be anyone to harass me or make fun of me. I will say, like, we kind of like always kind of pushed each other's buttons and kind of but made fun of each other a lot. But I like that, I like having humor. I like being able to be myself and he could be himself, and and it was a nice, beautiful thing. I like that kind of relationship. It wasn't it was a friendship, but I like that kind of friendship that you kind of rip on each other and no hard feelings. Oh, what do you say? So, harass me or make fun of me. See how important you are? Where would I be without you? And in parentheses, I'd probably be a happy scumbag with no problems, but that's not the point. And then head to the next page. Again, this is 12 pages long, so I'm not going to read you all the 12 pages, but I will read you the very last page because it's kind of sweet and not too personal or anything, so that's why I don't feel necessarily uncomfortable reading it to you guys. It says, "Finally, it's over. Okay, this is my 12th and final page, and I beat my record, and now you can officially call yourself my bestest best friend in the entire world. But seriously, you've been real cool to me this year, and I want to thank you for everything cool you did and the laughs you give me, because sometimes you crack me up, and you're always there to cheer me up when I'm sad in your own weird way." Accurate. I'm forever a weird girl, so he's right about that. But seriously, thanks a million. I love you for that. And next year you'll get a 13-page letter to beat this record. So happy birthday from Al, aka God, aka the Godfather. P.S. A scumbag. This warmed my heart. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't come across this letter in, I will say, 20 years. It's been that long because it's been up in the attic, but I've held on to it for all that time because I love shit like this. I love the sentimental stuff. You can't fucking replace this type of thing. Like, you can get somebody the most expensive bougie thing, but it won't mean anything compared to shit like this. Like, I can get handwritten sentiments all day as opposed to fucking fancy material things. I'm just that type of person. I love shit like this, and it just, every time, I feel like I'm gonna make this a yearly thing where I just reflect on this letter and I just look back on it and it just makes me feel some type of way. I think this is really endearing, and this is just like genuine, like, this is like a platonic friendship. I never had any romantic feelings. I mean, I was like 15 at the time. I didn't really necessarily wasn't into people, especially boys. Ew. But yeah, this was just like this, like, really natural, like, easygoing type of friendship that I really enjoyed having, and I'm very appreciative for the time we spent together as friends. It's kind of sad that we lost touch after high school, but just shit like that. It just bees like that. It happens. But I'm happy that I had somebody, because, like, growing up, I didn't have such a great time in high school. Like, it just kind of sucked, if I'm being honest. Not that I was, like, necessarily, like, I wasn't, like, going through a lot, but I was going through shit, and it just sucked being a teenager. I don't know. I'm sure, like, everybody felt kind of similar, maybe. I don't know. But it was great that I had the friends that I did have in high school. They got me through a lot of things. And I'm definitely appreciative of Al. And I'm appreciative of his birthday letter to me. I will forever have this in my possession. And wherever you are, Al, I hope you are doing well. And I miss you, you fucking scumbag. So yeah, guys, that was my part 1 of all this shit that I unearthed from the attic. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you enjoyed from this little haul. Should I do more of these videos? Are you looking forward to a part 2? Let me know. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.